I have to ask, some of the experiences I've had in my life. Back in 2008, when I had a particular meditation and I connected with the fractal field on a quantum level, it's like I connected with a multiverse of universes, like millions of them, and with all the consciousness within that multiverse. I fell out of my chair, I cried for 7.5 hours, and that's what actually set me on this path of making videos and speaking out and doing what I could to awaken people. When I look at what happened to me in 2019, about 12:40 in the morning, when I got hit by some type of EMR thing, was I actually being hit by some EMR weapon, or was it some interface that opened up to a higher level of the fractal? In that next 12 hours, I experienced every deja vu I'd ever experienced. I experienced every point in my life where I'd met someone and I'd failed to act on that meeting. There was something I should have done, but I didn't do. Maybe I was too aloof, maybe I was too locked into whatever plans I had. But I just saw all these things. I had past life experiences, I had childhood experiences, it's like my entire life and past lives and other existences all just leapfrogged over themselves and landed in my face, and I was sitting there trying to process this shit for 12 hours, and it took me 10 days to stop the process running. I think about some of these experiences and I wonder, were these spiritual experiences? Were they connections to a higher source? Were they Kundalini awakenings? Or were they glitches in the fractal simulation that I'm living in and that everybody's living in? Is that what's going on? You have to ask these questions. Like I said, in that moment, in 2019, I saw how all Earths are possible. It depends on what the collective consciousness believes is possible, because all of this is an emotional mirror, which is why they try to keep you in fear with everything, which is why I present you the same stuff that they're trying to keep you in fear with, only I try to do it from a perspective of empowerment and an perspective of how it's an opportunity for you to be able to rectify this problem and get to know yourself a little bit better. Because ultimately none of it matters. It's a spiritual test for you. That's what matters. So yeah, I can't help thinking about all this stuff, folks. I mean, some of the experiences I've had, and even there's a book that a guy sent me about, it was the user's manual for the holographic universe. I can't think of the, Alan White or Anthony White, holographic manual, owner's manual, I can't remember, sorry Tony. And he was saying that even the past civilizations are the remnants of old levels, old games that we've played. We come here to play war games, to discover ourselves, to whatever, because we get sick of living in that state of complete oneness and universal flux. We want to have experience. So the consciousness gets fractured, it comes in here with amnesia, and we play good and bad off against each other. And it doesn't matter which side you're on, it's which side you choose to experience at the time. Because there is no real good and bad, there's only love, there's only God, that's all that it actually is. But without bad, you can't have good, there's nothing to experience. Without good, you can't have bad, there's nothing to do. So you have sides come in and play each other off against each other to experience more about what experience is.